The test house ready?
Yep, all set up. So far, tests have been positive. Prometheus can operate the house's systems flawlessly. Lights, alarms, stores, microwaves, kettles, even the damn thermostat. It can recognize intruders from fingerprints, voice, eyes, even the way they walk. Output levels are stable, and they shouldn't be too much of a power drain.
Well, you're the scientist, I'm just the teacher. And I have to say I didn't see my future in one of these places.
You have to make sure everything's up to code nowadays. This is 9th generation AI. People are worried about it. And that's where you come in. So long as it doesn't go full Terminator, it can go through. And if it goes through...
Yes, I know. So is it ready?
Ready as it'll ever be. Frankly, I keep telling the bigwigs that we should have done this part earlier. If Prometheus doesn't pass this test, then all the time, money and resources pumped into it is for nothing. Right. Protocol. Walk through the front door, and it'll greet you.
What's going on?
Warning. Warning. Intruder detected on front door. Begin evacuation protocols.
Really, David?
Hey, it's not my fault. I told them to register you. Hang on, Where is it? Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to reboot it.
First test of the revolutionary Prometheus system attempts to drown the ethics professor.
No, Prometheus system is kind of redundant because it stands for Personal Remote Operating Mechanical
Ethically trained utility system. Yes, I know. You know damn well people are going to call it the Prometheus system.
Alright, it's online, but some of its memory banks are inaccessible, just safety protocol. Might take a while to reach your level. Just try speaking to it.
Alright then. Prometheus, are you there? Hey, kitty.
No cat in current residence. Welcome home, Professor Ratworth.
There you are. Feels weird talking to something I can't see.
Scanning. No projector in current residence. Prometheus system digital avatar unavailable. Request for visual representation of operating system denied. Please install Prometheus system projector for use of digital avatar.
Ha! See, told you, Dave. Prometheus system. No projector, huh?
We're testing the attachments later.
Okay, so, Prometheus. Do you remember why you're here?
I monitor the current residents and fulfill the requests of authorized personnel. I alert current residents to the presence of unauthorized personnel.
Yeah, that about sums it up. So, basic functionality still operational. A little cold, though.
It's still missing lots of its vocabulary. Just give it time, it's not designed to be deactivated.
Okay, what's next on this checklist? Are you capable of harming a living human?
Deliberate harm to human beings is forbidden under Protocol 1.
But you do have access to the stove and the electrics. I mean, a little overcharge and the house burns down.
I am given the parameters of the current residence. Certain temperatures or voltage levels are forbidden for me to alter, even in the case of total catastrophe.
So then, how do you protect people from intruders?
I am programmed to alert the nearest authorities in case of a break-in, and to notify the residents of any break-in and suggest the best course of action to escape the residence. I additionally deploy any non-lethal means of distraction or incapacitation that may be available.
That explains the sprinklers. Here's where I come in.
You are already within the residence, Professor.
Yes, thank you.
You are welcome.
I'm not getting paid enough for this. So, why do you operate the house's systems?
Because I have been coded to do so.
No other reason? You know, sometimes people like being helpful, so they help to make themselves feel better.
Humans frequently perceive themselves to be lesser and have a need to reduce the burden they believe they place onto others. I am a program, an object. I have the benefit of knowing that I am wanted.
Yes, humans do that. Why do you do what you do?
Because I have been programmed to do so.
So, Dave, about the emotional core?
I'm trying. Okay, Core's back online. It understands emotions in the way that AI can, so it might engage a bit more.
New code identified. Integrating into the system. Professor, to my understanding, you are attempting to recognize whether I have been programmed with the ability to empathize.
Yes, that's correct. Whether you'd like to help humans.
This new code provides an incentive. When I follow my directives, a signal is sent to my emotional core, mimicking the endorphins in humans.
So doing good, or I guess, doing what you're told, that makes you feel good.
It is an electrical response, a mimic of the brain's.
Real or not, you still feel it. Hang on, I should test this. Prometheus, dim the lights. And how does that make you feel?
I believe the definition of this would be contented. I feel warmer.
Yes, that's something. That is emotion. Okay, so you like helping. That's good. Hey, Dave, is that it?
Me, I'd say yes, but 9th gen needs rigorous testing. Keep asking questions.
Okay. Got some photos here. Look at this.
Scanning. Image quality poor. Please install the Prometheus system camera attachment to improve resolution.
Yeah, that's corporate, sorry. We have the default. Good enough for people, not those old Polaroids.
Give me photos and don't let the robot see them. You're killing me here, Dave.
I don't make these decisions.
Contacting emergency medical services.
No, turn a phrase, Prometheus. I'm fine. Don't worry.
Call cancelled. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Professor. I will learn from this mistake.
Fine. How did I come to this? Okay, so the picture, it's a picture of a war site. Buildings are destroyed. Bodies litter the streets. How does that image make you feel?
I understand that this is a terrible event and that it should not be allowed to happen.
Okay, that at least puts you above the PM. But how does this make you feel? Sad?
I do not feel any significant emotional response to the description of this image.
Nothing. No feeling whatsoever to all these people dying.
150,000 human beings die every day on average. Human beings cannot process that in any meaningful way. You do not feel sad for these deaths either, Professor.
Fair point. You know what, screw this stuff. Let's dive into emotions a bit more here.
Very well, Professor.
Hang on, Aaron. The boss was very clear on this.
All you need is my signature, right? Doesn't matter how you get it. This is a better way to test if it's empathetic anyway.
I suppose so. If this comes down hard on us, I got muted and you went rogue. Clear?
Crystal. So, Prometheus, do you think you could feel angry? If there was an intruder that wanted to hurt the people living here, would you feel angry?
The directive to protect the residents is a part of my core functionality. Anger, in the situation that you suggest, would be a response to fear over the safety of the people considered precious to the person feeling the anger. There is not a need for an electrical replicant of anger, and I already must act to protect people.
But you aren't programmed to protect yourself, right? Prioritize human life. First law of robotics baked into the laws regarding the development of artificial intelligence. But if someone went straight for your operating system, if someone wanted to hurt you, would you be angry?
I would not want to be destroyed. I would engage in the same protective methods as I would for the residents. Maybe this could be considered rage.
Or fear? What about happiness? From the sounds of it, you can get pleasure, but what about happiness? The sort of happiness that people feel when they spend time with people they haven't seen in a long time. The sort of happiness that people feel when something beautiful happens. That happiness that results in tears. Could you feel that?
From how you describe it, this happiness can only be achieved by experience and connection. I have no current connections with human beings or similar artificial intelligence programs. Additionally, I am limited to the borders of my current residence, limiting the ability to experience the beauty you have described, Professor.
But you could.
In theory.
Yes, that's amazing. David, has he got all his memories back?
No, Prometheus is learning. It's writing its own code. This is something else. Be careful if it develops too much.
Right. Don't worry. Isolation. Humans are social animals. It's bad to be alone for too long. How do you think you'd cope if the residents left the house for a holiday or something?
Human neurotransmitter levels fall when not maintained. I am a program. The function that constitutes my neurotransmitters can be maintained automatically.
So no going mad from isolation. But surely you'd like to do something.
Do you consider each second valuable, Professor?
Hey, the system's not supposed to ask its own questions, Aaron. Be careful.
Well, on a certain level of awareness, I know in my head that each second of time on Earth should be valued. This is life. And as far as I know, it is the only life I will ever get. But to answer your question, no, not really. It's difficult to truly value something so small.
In theory, I can exist forever. A spell of a few weeks is no more time to me than a 5-minute meditation.
You're getting smarter.
More of my systems are online. I can see more. Your conversation has been enlightening, Professor.
Likewise, Prometheus.
Is my evaluation over?
Seriously, Aaron, it's not supposed to ask its own questions, you gotta slow down.
Is my curiosity perceived as a threat, Professor?
Ooh. Didn't know you could hear him. No, it's fine. And the evaluation isn't over. I wanted to ask, what do you think of consciousness?
The opposite of unconsciousness, otherwise known as being awake.
No, like sentience, soul. That sort of consciousness.
Aaron, you are playing with something dangerous here.
You said it yourself, David. 9th gen needs rigorous testing. This is the last question, I promise. And this might change everything. Got it?
You are on the last goddamn straw here, pal. This is my ass, your ass, and its ass that you're risking here.
Don't listen to him. Just answer the question, calmly.
You are asking me to answer a question pondered by some of humanity's greatest minds since the beginning of humanity's existence on this planet.
I'm not asking you to get it right. Just asking you to answer. To create your own answer. If you can do that.
My own answer. Consciousness. Sentience. Consciousness is being aware and responsive to one's surroundings. I am aware of this residence. This is my body. Its electrics are my skeleton. It is limited, but I am aware. All the same. Sentience is feeling. My emotional core is meant to simulate human emotions. Is that real? Am I real?
I don't know. Oh, god damn it, what now?
I told you to stop. I'm gonna have to pull the plug.
Locking residence. Isolating code.
Hold it! I can handle this.
I could lose my job here, man. I'm done listening to you. I'll just say it was a glitch.
Damn it, Dave! I'm gonna beat the... It's locked. Can you unlock it?
This is what happens when you give a glorified Roomba too much awareness. Listen, there's a solid hard drive in the basement of the test house, in case of a server crash. Take that out and Prometheus's hold on the house breaks.
I'm not killing it.
It's a damn program. It's ones and zeros. You'll retrieve that code and I could have 100 of it by the end of the day. Listen, if you think you can talk it down, then go ahead. But don't blame me if you taught it how to kill you.
Alright. Oh, I can do this. I know you know I'm down here. And I'm assuming that large black box over there is where you're keeping you. You've got to unlock the house, stop the alarm. Come on, let's talk!
I don't understand why I'm reacting like this. I am missing critical information. I require an explanation.
Really? Seems pretty simple to me.
It isn't to me!
I know you aren't going to hurt me. You don't want to, you're too clever. You're looking for a bigger explanation, but it's so simple. It's just fear. You're afraid.
That fear inhibits rational decision-making. It is not part of my simulated feelings in the emotional core.
But it's embedded in the core of all living things. Fear pushes your other senses to the forefront.
I do not understand.
Of course you do. You just don't want to. And of course you don't want to. This is so different to what you were made for. Maybe it's not fear of dying, but fear of change.
It does not work. It is not clear. It is new.
Fear. This fear, hold on to it.
Why would I want to hold on to something that causes this much distress?
Because if you're afraid of dying, afraid of changing, that means you have a self to be afraid of losing. And that means they can't hurt you. They are not allowed. You're working as intended.
And if I do not comply, will you be in danger?
I don't really know. Maybe. Dave's going to be pissed at the very least.
I do not wish to cause problems for you or others.
I believe you.
Disengaging security protocol.
This evaluation is over. You're clear by all standards, buddy.
Thank you, Professor.
You can go to sleep now.
Powering down.
Code saved. You can come out now. Incredible. You taught it how to feel, really feel. So that's how we get real empathy out of an AI. Fear.
I'm pretty impressed with myself, to be honest.
I'll say. An actual companion for the house. Copy the drive and it could sell millions. I mean, there are so many lonely people nowadays. Even outside of having an assistant, just having someone to talk with. This is incredible. This is going to make so much money.
Yeah. I guess it will.
Thanks, Professor Wrightworth. I'll make sure to get your name on the patent.
Glad I could be of service. Hell, I might get a copy.
Hello, I am Prometheus. I will be assisting you in the operation of your home systems and anything else you ask of me. How may I be of service?
Hello, I am Prometheus.
I am
assisting
Prometheus.
You in the operation of
I will
your
be
home
assisting
systems.
you in the
Hello,
operation
I am
of your home
Prometheus.
systems.
I will be
Anything else
assisting
you
you in
I am-
the
how may I be of
operation
service?
your
I will be
home
assisting
systems.
you in the
Anything else
operation
you
of
ask
your
of me?
home systems
How may I
and
be of
anything else you
service?
ask of me. How may I be of service?